This is Dodging Death with Stephen Williams Jr. and Ryan Patton.
Oh, yeah, I've burned the roof of me out terrible today on chicken nuggets.
Oh, God, of course you've had chicken nuggets today, Paul.
From McDonald's. Well, I got a 20 share box with Hannah, and I think she had 4.
Oh.
I had 16 nuggets.
At what time?
It was a reasonable 12:30. It wasn't like breakfast
Yeah, but
hour.
still 16 nuggets.
It might have been 15 or 16, but it was a lot.
Either way, if you're in double figures for nuggets before 1, before I went on my dinner hour.
I got down to my final 4, and I knew I was struggling. I was thinking, oh, this is still a Happy Meal that I've got to eat here.
Yeah, but they prepared you the nuggets and they were still red hot.
Yeah, I did. I can go in Mackey's and stuff.
Yeah, you just pop on the hat.
I used to work there. Them days are over now. I know I want a new job, but I'm not that desperate.
I also burnt the roof of my mouth.
On Paul's nuggets.
No, not on Paul's nuggets. On another time, I went to see my hygienist yesterday.
You've got a hygienist?
Yes.
Do you mean your dentist?
No, I have a dentist and a hygienist.
You've got both?
Yeah, I'm on a private plan.
Oh. Mr. Patton.
Yeah. On your NHS
afternoon tea industry.
No, yeah,
This is Ryan, who is man of the people.
I know, yeah.
Going with his hygiene.
Jeremy Corbyn, Labour, Ryan Patton.
I know it's bad really, but it's an absolute rip-off. Like, I don't advocate the private plan.
Well, how much is it?
It's £10 a month.
That's a smashing deal. How often do you go?
Well, you get 2 checkups from the dentist and 2 cleans from your hygienist.
Are you talking about your teeth or just all over?
I thought my dentist, when I go to the dentist, my dentist just does the clean with the.
No, the hygienist tells you a toothbrush technique.
Oh,
yeah.
Have you got? I mean, you're 25, Ryan.
I know. She always says it always goes the same way. She says, "I brush well, but I don't floss," and she's right. I don't. And then she explains.
You say, yeah, no one does that dance move anymore. You know what? Let's just start the show.
No, anyway, she
are we still sticking with your?
Yeah, because she was as she was like brushing my teeth.
Yeah,
she was so she saw my palate and went, "Oh my God, what have you ate?" I said, "Your palate's burnt." And I said, "Oh really?" And I didn't say that. Oh really? Who asked a question when there's something prying your mouth open? And then I remembered I had a particularly hot pizza on Sunday, and it really singed the top of my mouth to the point that my hygienist gasped.
Wow!
Yeah.
And just think of what she sees on a daily
I know,
basis.
yeah. She was really stunned by the state of my palate.
Oh dear!
Must be
but then again, aren't we all? Anyway, hello, fellas.
Hello, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen.
Welcome back ashore.
I'm soldiering through a singed palate to be on this show.
No one's impressed by this, Ryan.
I've got tummy ache from my 15 nuggets.
Yeah, Paul, you're gonna have to dart off in the middle of this.
Your dipole is unacceptable.
I'm concerned at the state of my immune system, so I just bought a lot of vitamins yesterday.
Oh, did you have a Holland and Barrett trip?
Not quite Holland and Barrett, home and bargains. the cheaper alternative.
I assume that you're hygienist now. But the idea of discount vitamins concerns me.
I know, well, we'll see. Today was my first day of trying it.
Also, I thought like supplements and things, they're all essentially placebos.
Yeah, I would think they're all placebo.
Yeah.
I've got multivits, zinc, and vitamin D.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about now.
Yeah. This is what you need, Paul.
Your brittle bones. Like Benjamin Button over here.
I still feel I'm the healthiest out the three of us. You're always sick, Ryan.
No, I actually think I'm the healthiest one of all of us.
No, you're always in the doctors.
I'm always considering going vegan.
Considering being the word.
Yeah, but you know,
I consider having veg, but I never do.
I have the most balanced diet. I'd say I just have a lot. A lot of it.
No, I think I'm the most healthy. I also go to the gym. Actually, I went to the gym on the previous ship I've just been on. I was on the treadmill. And one of the other acts was in there and they were leaving. So as they were on the way out, I kind of put my feet on either side of the rotating belt and started chatting to this guy.
Yeah.
just a few minutes of gentle small talk, and a guest came over to us and went, "Excuse me, can you keep the noise down, please? I'm trying to read."
In the gym.
I was like, "You're in the gym."
You're on a cruise liner as well. There's ample space to
Yeah,
go.
lounges galore.
Relaxing on the pec deck.
She was walking on the treadmill with a book.
Oh, no. You can't...
I
unreasonable. I deem unreasonable that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to take anything in.
I know, yeah.
No,
Do you know what? I actually can walk and read a bit.
Well done.
As in, like,
No, I can't.
join us next week with random facts about Ryan.
No, I can, but I wouldn't do it on a treadmill. It's not to the point.
Yeah, but surely you can't be annoyed at people making noises in the gym.
Not in the gym.
All that grunting.
Yes, it's a sign. It's a grunt followed by a sigh. Do you know when you're doing the run on the treadmill though?
Yeah.
So do you like go off onto like put your feet on the sides, and then can you just like go back on and sprint?
Well, yeah, I kind of jump back on, but I keep hold of the side
Yeah, 'cause
in case I lose control.
I always get scared about doing that because people do that when they're doing sprints on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Like they just jump off and then jump back
If
on.
they're doing a hit.
Yeah, when the treadmill's going at like
on
on full speed.
Yeah.
And I always have to go down and like
Do you?
I
Back
don't
up.
Ramp back up.
I'm concerned that I'd fall off.
I know you'd fall off.
Yeah, it'd be like on Gladiators, like the
Travelator.
Yeah, I'd be like that.
Getting chased by wolf.
Your gladiator knowledge, Paul,
I know.
always surprises
I think
me.
it was Wolf Hunter. I don't know any others. That's about it.
Night? No.
Well, on that same ship, actually, again, very bougie line it was, very high end.
Did they have a hygienist on there?
I mean, they've got like spa people, so maybe.
Yeah.
You know, you can get yourself some acupuncture and stuff.
Ask them to check out your palate next time. See what condition it's in.
I mean, I blow on the pizza first, so.
I just leapt into the pizza.
Well, so yeah, very high end, very, very classy it is. Well, I was in like the coffee area and I got chatting to these two elderly ladies. Must have been like mid to late 70s they were. And we got talking about the musical, The Book of Mormon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how it came up actually, but we were chatting away.
Is that your opening line? Have you seen The Book of Mormon?
Isn't that like Ted Root? Isn't that like
Yeah,
Ted
it's on
Root?
the South Park creators.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were talking about it. And so it's like very sophisticated and we're chatting away. And this woman, late 70s, says to me, I tell you what I loved, the scene with the dildos.
It was back on the Swingers cruise.
And I thought, everybody knows I'm the magician, so I don't really want to partake in this conversation. So I tried to move it along and, those dildos. Yeah.
No wonder that woman was reading in the gym.
I know. Just trying to get some quiet.
Trying to avoid dildo
Dildo chat in the cafe.
Yeah. But another thing, so the cruise is round Egypt.
Okay.
Well, I've been a few times, but I thought I'd go back to the pyramids again because the last time I was there, I didn't do my hair and the photo's a little bit shit.
Oh.
So I went back specifically for another photo.
The classic Instagrammer.
Yeah. Yeah, influencer Steve over here. So it's a right old trek to get to the pyramids. It's like a full day.
Yeah, isn't like
there.
it's out of the way of everything.
It
isn't
is, yeah. It takes forever.
It's in Giza. Is that what it is?
No. I think we might have spoke about.
We have spoke.
Yeah, we spoke
about
recently about it.
Yeah, because I think I said I didn't know there was.
Yeah, you were talking about the River Nile.
Yeah.
So we went back to Egypt, and it was me and maybe 40 guests in a coach going to see these pyramids. So we just seen one of the wonders of the world. Like a phenomenal experience. And we get back on the coach, we're about to head back to the ship. So I'm sat there, the guests are filtering on, and this guy, he's maybe like late 40s. He comes onto the coach and goes, overrated, and sits down.
What was he expect it?
I don't know. It's exactly what you think it's going to be.
I thought they like I've not been, but
Yeah.
aren't they meant to be like amazing in size now as well, or are they not?
Um,
Are they actually underwhelming or no?
I mean, you know what? The kind of fine.
The guy wasn't afraid to speak the truth.
Yeah, because it's like this amazing sight.
No, because you've got to think about when they were built. Like, if someone built the pyramids now, then you'd be like, oh, that is very underwhelming. But
I
they were
guess
built,
so.
like, before they had
there's one in
cranes
Vegas.
or...
Yeah.
I've stayed there.
Yeah.
There's like, without cranes or anything
Yeah.
like that.
People speculate they're being built by aliens.
Oh.
That's not your Discover Steve.
Yeah, I've become a conspiracy theorist now.
Anyway, so yeah, I feel like probably everyone did come on a little bit underwhelmed. No one said it except this guy.
I admire him.
Yeah, fair play. So on the way then back to the ship, the tour guide went, oh, this bank on the left. He goes, everyone in Egypt wants to be part of this bank because it gives an 11% annual interest rate.
Oh.
And the whole coach went, ooh.
That's exactly what me and Ryan
Yeah. It was more impressive than the pyramids.
You've got a few accounts in there.
I tell you, if I could, Paul. Yeah, when you go to be a pirate, Ryan, around Giza.
Up and down the Nile.
Yeah.
It makes you laugh that they're still referred to as pirates. Like they're put in the same group and it's like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Captain Long, Long John Silver.
I think they revel in that, though.
I think any of them have seen Pirates of the Caribbean. That's why they joined.
Do you think they're trying to adopt the accent?
Because what is that pirate accent? It's like that West Coast sort of
I don't know.
lilt.
Yeah? Do you think that's a prerequisite? It's like you're auditioning for a play.
I didn't tell you about when I bumped into a group of pirates, did I?
Oh, God.
No, but was this just a dream?
No, it wasn't. Although it sounds like the premise of one of my dreams. It was not, but it was in New Brighton.
Okay.
So the setting meant that it wasn't a dream.
I'm sorry you're in New Brighton.
It was
Were you going crabbing?
it was post half marathon.
I went crabbing in New Brighton.
You know what? I was just going to say, I'm sure you go regularly.
Yeah, that is the activity that you will indulge in, Paul. Crabbing and pumpkin picking.
I went pumpkin
I
picking.
know you
this
did.
week. I went crabbing not long ago in New Brighton and caught a fish.
Did
and
you?
no crabs.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a picture of it. It was huge as well. We left our lines down while we went to the pub. And I drank a couple of pints and our
This
dinner.
is so
it's the most.
Paul.
Yeah,
And when we come back, there was a fish on the end of the crabbing line.
Wow.
Yeah,
Isn't this fish in very shallow water then?
that's all right. It's not now because it's in the bin.
Did you say it's in the
It
bin?
was dead by the time we brought it up.
Paul,
what do you want me
God.
to
This is
do?
an awful story. Anyway, so you saw some pirates.
So after my half marathon,
Yeah.
we went for a drink in this
Yeah.
road in New. It was a pub called. I forget the name. It was sort of the name of a ship. The James Atherton, I think it was called.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that ship.
Yeah, is that a ship?
I think it is a ship, isn't it?
I work on ships professionally, Ryan. And I've never heard of it.
Yeah. So as we went to this pub, it had like the Jolly Roger flag.
Okay.
On the front, so we're like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
And as we walked
Is that what allured you?
Like me with the neon light.
I was sold on the idea that this pub was going to be thieved. I was like, oh, yes. But then we walked in and there was just one lone pirate standing there in the pub.
Oh,
and I was like,
no.
it's a bit there's too little pirate going on here. That's like...
Sure it wasn't like a mannequin as you walked in.
No, it was just one lone pirate.
And do you think he thought everybody else is going to get dressed up and walked as, oh, fucking hell. Oh, no. That's always my concern if I was to go to a Halloween party and I'm the only one who's made an effort.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a meme that goes around and it's when this one woman went to a Halloween party dressed as the Babadook and no one else was dressed up. So she sat in the background as the Babadook. It's a hilarious picture. So we leave this pub. It's like we can't stay in a pub with one pirate and a Jolly Roger flag. It's a bit too tragic.
Yeah.
So, but as we leave this pirate themed pub, we look over the road, and outside in the beer garden area is a whole group of pirates.
Oh.
A fleet of pirates.
Oh, in
a different
pub.
In a different pub, yeah.
Was that pub pirate themed?
Well, no, it wasn't. But they like to be able to see the Jolly Roger on the outside of the pub, so they don't want to be in the pub with the Jolly Roger on the outside. So they want to embrace.
Because if they're in that pub, they're just like a Yatesies over the road. It's not the same.
Yeah, so they're like a group of about 30 pirates in New Brighton.
Yeah.
Sitting outside this pub it's a nautical themed pub again, right? So this road.
I don't think you know much about the name of ships, Ryan, and just project that onto everything.
It was called the Weatherspoons after the famous ship that sunk in the 18th century. But so these people say this group of pirates, and there was about like 30 of them, and it was hilarious.
Do you think though the lone pirate, maybe he had a falling out with that group and marched the other?
I was thinking, what's the lone pirate doing? Yeah, so there's about 30 pirates over the road.
Yeah.
And so but they're more of interacting amongst themselves. So in New Brighton, there must be this like sort of pirate subculture. that is taken off because there was loads of them, and more people kept arriving, and there was families, and they were sort of like
everybody was dressed as pirates.
Everyone was dressed as pirate, and it was sort of like a and so I was sort of like trying to tune in, thinking, are they behaving like pirates?
Yeah.
So we like sat next to them, and I was sort of like trying to listen in, and there was this one guy who quite clearly wasn't a pirate. He was just an old fella having a drink on his own, and he went.
I reckon he absolutely hates those pirates.
And he went and sat next to them, and it was a hilarious image of a bench, and it was just this old fella in a suit and a pirate. And he like sort of started. Another guy came, and he bought a pint. Right. So he comes out with a pint in his hands.
Yeah.
And then he reaches into his bag.
Yeah.
And he pulls out a horn that he's brought from home.
No.
Pours the pint into the horn that he's brought, and then starts drinking from the horn. And I was thinking, isn't that a Viking thing? It's a horn pirate.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is, right? So anyway, so you.
I'd expect like a shitty wooden goblet,
or like a stein, like the big metal steins.
Yeah, a horn is definitely not a pirate.
No, it's not.
So this guy who's massively committed to this pirate lifestyle, everyone in his family,
he's got it wrong.
Yeah, he's got it wrong. But then the best part was,
oh god.
So this. A car comes driving past us on the road, and it's got a boat attached to it. Right, this person driving this car is not with the pirates.
Okay,
and all the pirates toast the boat and shout in unison, "There be a vessel!" And I was like, "Oh, this is amazing! These people have so bought into the pirate lifestyle." This guy who just drove past this pub, like he's obviously just been like, I don't know, fishing or something like that.
But how did they all know what to say?
I don't know. It must be a thing that they say. That's their catchphrase.
You know what? It must happen like once every 2 years, but when it does,
so and I was there to witness it, so I'm elated that it was.
Oh, they are going to dine out on that moment. I imagine the wives at home absolutely hate that they get dressed up as a pirate.
Well, they were there though. I feel like
really,
to make the relationship flourish, you've got to commit to the pirate. Otherwise, it's over.
Well, I always think like with the swingers cruise, the first person to initiate, listen, I'd quite like to go swinging as bold.
Yeah,
I think that's less of a risk than going home and saying, so I fancy being a pirate.
Yeah, you sort of ease them into it by watching the Pirates of the Caribbean films.
Like on loop.
Yeah, I know. Shall we watch them again? They're quite good now. Then you go for a bandana.
An eye patch the next week.
Buy a parrot.
Yeah, you got to ease them to making them aware that you're a pirate.
You're toasting a vessel.
You can't launch in to the window. There be a vessel.
Get yourself a hint of scurvy.
Paul, you'll get scurvy.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, with your diet.
Because it's a lack of nutrition.
To be honest, the pirate diet's a bit better.
I think a pirate. Sorry. Can we just pause this pirate chat?
Go on.
I'll have to run the toilet. I'm absolutely dead.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I think
it's not the nuggets either. I can confirm.
This could be a long old pause, everyone.
It is the Fanta passing through. I will be back.
Fine. It's amazing, actually. This is the first time it's happened in so many episodes. Yeah.
Strong bladders are the theme of Dodging Death.
I mean, it is only an hour long.
It's the one thing that unites us.
I mean, should we just have a chat now, Ryan, or should we wait? Because I feel like he's gonna like jump back into the conversation.
I feel we've got to fill the silence in some way.
Yeah. Have you got a song for us? Oh, he's back. That was very quick, Paul.
Apologies.
That was a
You know what?
dart.
That was almost concerningly quick, though.
I wasn't as
Smell his hands, Ryan. Did he?
There is a wet patch on his pants. I can confirm.
I wasn't as desperate as I thought I was.
I mean, did anything come out or just
Dust.
Yeah, stage fright.
Do you ever get stage fright?
No, I don't think so. I went through a phase in my teens, but now I've sort of I've got over that, and I'm
Really?
yeah, and I'm yeah.
I tell you, I think I get stage fright. Once every 12 days.
Really?
Yeah.
What a random time scale to put on.
Yeah,
stage.
because it's a bit more common than once every 2 weeks. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why I do.
What is this when someone's next to you can't go?
I mean, like, even if someone's just washing their hands, they don't need to be
Really?
just like in the same in like the same radius. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh no, I'm quite good at detaching in that moment.
Really?
Yeah. It's one thing I pride myself on.
Read a book.
So sometimes I can read my phone.
Yeah.
I do a scroll.
Oh, but
A
what
mindless
concerns me there? Are they going to think you're like taking a video? Something for Instagram, everybody.
Yeah, the camera snap. Oh my god!
See the flashes in the meeting.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I'll tell you the thing as well that always crosses my mind. How long do you stand there for if you've got the stage fright? Because, you know, there's so long that you wait, it crosses almost a time period, I think, where you're just a man stood with his cock out. You know?
Yeah, it's a good question. Another good question is how long do you shake for afterwards?
Oh,
Because if you shake for too long, I mean, all sorts of problems can occur from that. Jail time.
yeah. And then I think if, say, someone's washing their hands and they're like aware, oh, he's struggling here, do I just play it off as if it worked, you know, it was all perfect and I go and wash my hands?
I feel like I must have the most boring piddles ever.
Piddles. The fact that you described it as piddles, Paul.
I just go have a
Would
wee,
indicate that.
have a wee and walk out.
No, I feel as though my routine has been slightly altered lately as well.
What's your routine?
Well, it's the routine was as normal, like sort of
Yeah.
you know. You get her out. You wait, and then you shake, and then you wash your hands, and then you go. But
What's the change you've made?
There's a sit down wee now.
Yeah. I go in, I draw a sketch.
no, there's this guy in my office building, right?
Yeah.
And he
Getting more concerned.
no. So when we're on the same schedule, right?
hold
I've
each
started
Same
honing
schedule
in.
as in like same pissing schedule.
Yeah, same schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's like it's 10:30.
So I've honed in on sort of his what his technique is, because he done something that startled me. He initiated
This whole thing concerns me. Right?
he initiated the pissing process by spitting first into the urinal.
Yeah.
Right. So the first time it happened, I thought nothing of it. I noticed, but thought nothing of it.
Yeah.
But then we were on the same schedule, so we were in the toilet again together. He spits again. So I was like, oh, this must be a thing.
Okay.
Third time round.
Yeah.
He does it
You're
again. So
looking
I'm like,
out for
okay,
it then.
now this absolutely is a routine.
Yeah.
But now it got into my mind then, so thinking like, is there a reason to do that? Like,
Yeah.
But so I feel like now subconsciously
it like that triggers.
that trigger, so I sort of need to spit into the toilet.
Maybe I should try it.
Yeah, so when you get stage fright, to spit in the toilet.
Yeah.
It's quite disgusting, really. But
Yeah.
I've started.
Especially because yours is more of a golly.
I hoik beforehand. Hoik! and then nudge him to let him know he inspired me. You're my greatest influence.
Is golly regional?
I
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what else you'd call it though.
Greb's regional, isn't it?
I've never heard of Greg.
Greb.
It might be so regional. It's just your street.
Just the Patton household.
Oh, you never heard of Greb?
No.
Oh yeah, Greb.
Is Greb the same thing?
Greb's like a particularly horrible spit. Yeah.
Like Flemmy.
Yeah,
Like a Flemmy.
Yeah. But that's also
that's also golly, isn't it?
golly. Yeah.
You hook it up, is that
Hoich.
Hoich.
Yeah, I think because I think that terminology comes because you hoich when you say it. When you actually when you bring the phlegm up, you hoich.
Do you?
Because you're hoich.
I don't think you do.
Do you know what? Until that moment that I've just said that, I wish we were filming this one because I feel like you could see my eyes absolutely sink into the back of my head as I made that noise and realised that is what no one does. Is it not a bit similar? No, like hoich.
No, I feel like that's if you see a terrible actor on stage.
Now you're just being critical of me.
Put us back in The Girl on a Train. Yeah, I remember being in. Remember Southport had a fair for a while. Is it still there?
Like a theme park.
Theme
It's been massively scaled down. So it used to be Pleasurelands.
They had the Big Dipper, didn't they? Or was that in
No,
that's
that's
Blackpool.
Blackpool. It used to be Pleasurelands, I think, and but they've massively scaled it back.
Pleasureland sounds a bit seedy, doesn't it?
I think it was called Pleasurelands.
Was it Pleasure Beach?
No, again,
Pleasureland
that's
Beach?
Blackpool.
That's Blackpool.
Oh.
Blackpool, Southport confusion. Classic Southport, Blackpool confusion. But it used to be like a proper theme park.
Yeah.
And they've massively scaled down, so it's more of a fair now.
Ah.
And the Traumatizer, which was the landmark attraction of Southport, has been moved to Blackpool.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, this is about the Traumatizer. So, to describe it to people, it's your classic roller coaster, like a wooden coaster, wasn't it?
No, the Traumatizer was the most advanced of all the Southport roller coasters.
Was it?
Your King Solomon's Mines, that was your wooden roller coaster. That
You
was
know, we're Ryan holidays in the summers.
King Solomon's Mines. I thought I was going to die every time, and that when that.
Those corners.
Yeah, that was awful.
Again, we're going a bit too regional here. So. Okay, so I vaguely remember the Traumatizer being wooden, but that's the one I mean, the proper roller coaster one.
Yeah, the cat and
old-fashioned-
mouse. The cat and mouse.
Ryan?
Oh,
sorry.
Fucking hell, Ryan.
Roller coasters.
Stop shouting roller coaster at me.
I'm reminiscing on Southport.
Anyway,
The Big Dipper.
again, Blackpool.
Can we go to Blackpool one weekend?
Bloody hell, Paul. Going for your birthday.
Wherever the big roller coaster was, the main roller coaster there, where you get strapped in with the shoulder pads.
That's the
from down.
traumatizer. Yeah. That is the traumatizer.
Yeah, okay, so the
But the
Traumatizer.
traumatizer was metal.
Okay, well, just shut the fuck up, Ryan.
Okay.
Anyway, this story is not worth the effort it's taken.
I just want you to be right.
Oh, now I know how it feels to be interrupted all the way through a story.
Yeah, at every single point where you're about to launch into a story as well.
I can see you reveling every time it happens. As a payback. So anyway, I'm on the Traumatizer in Southport. The neck brace comes down and I look ahead of me, and on the headrest facing me, like directly in my eye line, someone had done this enormous golly. And I was like right in front. So the ride takes off and it's chugga-chuggering like up. And I'm like, oh my God, it's about to do a drop. This golly is in my face.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it's probably the most scared I've ever been on a roller coaster.
Did you get a picture of the ride afterwards? The spit mid coming at you.
Yeah, so I bought the photo. It's on the fridge now.
What, the golly or the photo?
I bottled it.
That has really gone through me. That. Speaking of roller coasters, I'm quite clearly a fan.
Yeah, clearly.
But when I've been to the theme park with my dad,
Yeah.
so the rides, like the loop roller coasters where you've got the, what's the thing called that come up here?
harness.
Yeah, we'll say the shoulder brace.
The shoulder brace. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a name for them though.
It's a harness, isn't it?
It's a seatbelt, but it's like an overhead seatbelt.
Yeah, we all know what you mean.
It's a harness.
We want to be correct on this show. But anyway, so I was on a ride.
I don't know why you're so pedantic about roller coaster chat. It's unbelievable.
We make it Discover stay up every week, but when it comes to roller coasters,
Yeah, we've got to be exact. I don't know why I'm hung up on this so much. But anyway, so when I went to Blackpool with my dad, and we were on the Iron Brew Revolution, which, if you remember, is the
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
it's one giant loop, and then you go backwards in the same loop.
Yeah.
But me dad, so you get the overhead seatbelt comes over, and my dad thought it was funny to sort of test it and say, "Oh, it's gonna break.
It's a bit loose.
It's a bit loose. It's
Yeah.
a bit loose." And then, so he's doing it that much that eventually, and he's really, really like trying his hardest, and I'm like saying, "Stop it, and eventually it does come loose a bit.
Oh,
right?
God.
So the harness actually comes up a bit, and so then he's got to then pull it close to him. For both these loops, and I was like, "Oh, you absolute idiot!"
Oh,
right?
God.
Worst of all, right? So then we go to Salou a few years later.
Yeah.
I'm on the Dragon Khan with me dad.
Okay.
He's forgot about the joke he did on the Iron Brew Revolution a few years back, and thinks it's going to be funny to do it again.
Oh, God, he's not learned.
He's not learned, so he's tugging away on the harness.
He
really
loves
roller coasters. It's a pattern man trait. So he's pulling away at the harness. Can't sexualize that statement. You can't not sexualize that statement.
No.
And then the same thing happens. The roller coaster, the harness comes up again. I'm like, he's literally done it twice.
Oh my God.
And the Dragon Khan had the most loops in the world in any roller coaster.
I feel like
is that a real fact, or is that just something that you?
I'm pedantic about roller coasters.
Well, Richie Smith, who I've mentioned on the show, the one who took a cutout of Humpty Dumpty to the Great Wall of China.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, he's someone who commits to a gag, Richie.
Yeah.
So whenever he goes to a theme park, he takes like a big industrial size screw. And then when he gets on a roller coaster with someone, he like has it in his hand, reaches down and goes, "Oh, is this supposed to be here?" Classic gag from Richie, that.
Oh, I like that one. That's funny. It's such a commitment to it, though. Taking props to the theme park.
Shall we go into the feature?
Yes.
Ryan, you are hosting it this week.
I am. It's seasonal based today.
Okay, what's... you know what? We're doing this ahead of time, so I've lost track.
I don't know if it can count as a season. It's themed anyway. It's topical.
Go on.
Because this episode will be going... this episode will be going live the day before Bonfire Night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this one, it's all Bonfire Night themed.
Yeah.
Firework themed.
Okay.
So in a feature I had to call Penny for the Rye.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that is good. Do we need to explain this to people? Is Guy Fawkes International?
Because Bonfire Night isn't, is it? Bonfire Night's a British thing.
Bonfire,
so.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the House of
Oh,
Parliament.
God. This feature's not going to work.
Well, I mean, take that's also very British.
No, so this feature is going to test your knowledge of Bonfire Night, so I'm going to quiz you about the gunpowder plot,
Okay.
which is what led to Bonfire Night. Do we need to explain this?
Well, I think we should give it broad
a brief,
strokes. Yeah.
Go on, Ryan. Go on, Guy
God,
Fawkes.
I'm the host.
And you do not seem thrilled about having to
So
explain.
the gunpowder plot was an attempt by Guy Fawkes and a band of...
I didn't know it was called his Motley Crew, wasn't it?
is it called? Is that where Motley Crue comes from?
No, but I just like the term. I stopped the flow of my own sentence to say Motley Crew there. Yeah, is it called the Gunpowder Plot? I've never heard that.
Yeah, it was a gunpowder
Yeah,
plot.
that's what it was that led to Bonfire Night.
Oh.
They were going to blow it up using gunpowder.
Yeah,
I know, yeah, but I didn't know it was
They're going to
given
blow up the
that.
Houses of Parliament.
Yeah.
Have we said that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Google it.
yeah, Google it. Yeah, everyone knows.
I don't think they do.
Bonfire Night.
We have some exotic listeners from exotic corners of
I
the
know,
earth.
We
but
do?
I think even the Ugandan listeners are well aware of Bonfire Night.
No, they are not.
I don't think you're giving the Dodge and Deaf audience any credibility.
No, I think we've got, an intelligent audience. I think the dumber ones we lost when we spoke at length about escargot. Our frequent foie gras chat.
Yeah, so I think we can assume that people are aware of Bonfire Night and the gunpowder plot.
Okay, well let's assume.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to test your knowledge on some of the aspects of it to
Do
see.
you know the rhyme?
Rhyme.
This may be one of the questions, Paul.
I don't know actually why.
I know quite a bit about the gunpowder plot.
Why do you know quite a bit about it?
I'm a teacher.
Pull your That's a stretch.
I'm a qualified teacher.
I mean, I guess technically he is.
Yeah.
Not technically, I am.
Oh, well.
I think technically you're a magician.
No, I actually am. Okay, we'll try it anyway.
Okay, well, so I'm gonna ask you 3 questions about
Why do people do like the pillow where they dress up the pillow? Is that the guy?
penny for the guy. Yeah, that's penny for the guy.
Guy Fawkes.
Yeah, but what does the pillow have to do with Guy Fawkes?
Well, it's because they're gonna. It's the penny for the guy. This is gonna be one of the questions, and I'm gonna explain it to
Well,
you.
no, have you got enough
No. It's fine. It's fine. The guy was because they were gonna. It's tradition for the bonfire to be lit using models of Guy Fawkes. So that's all.
Oh.
So the penny for the guy was sort of give a penny for the guy before we put him on the bonfire, basically.
Oh, it's much more morbid than I thought it was.
Yeah. But that's just the way.
Guy was the baddie because, well, he could be seen as because he was going to blow the government up.
So I'm going to ask you 3 questions about the gunpowder plot.
Yeah.
See if you get them right, and you may unlock a bonus round.
Okay,
Oh.
are we versing each other? Because I feel like Paul's knows a decent amount about this.
I reckon you
I'd
should.
rather be on his team.
I think you should verse each other.
I think we missed you there.
All right, fine.
Okay. The rhyme is remember the 5th of November. But do you remember what year the gunpowder plot took place?
Oh.
Do you want to be on my team, Steve?
This is multiple choice.
Thank God.
Is it 1603, 1604, or 1605?
I
Okay.
think it's... Go on.
Well, I would have started with 18, so I'm pleased it was multiple choice.
Yeah, I don't think I would have started at the 16th.
No.
I'd have been on 1984.
Yeah. I'm going to say, was 1605 an option there?
It was.
I'm going to go for 1605.
I would go for 1605, but just for the fun of the
Purposes.
game, I'll go for 1604.
1-0 to Williams.
yeah.
1605.
Give me the penny.
I'm getting the first. I get the first. Oh yeah, so then we can burn you.
Oh God, that backfired, didn't it?
I get the first guess next time.
Question 2.
Yes.
How old was Guy Fawkes when he died?
Ooh, is this multiple choice or just a stab in the dark?
Stab in the dark.
Oh,
are you gonna go, you want to go first, Paul?
I think he was quite young. I'm gonna go 46.
See, I also think he was young, and I think mid-40s. I am gonna go for 45.
Neither of you are correct.
Oh.
Shall I make it multiple choice?
No.
Not now.
Can we have another guess?
Yes.
Okay.
Lower.
Give us the Bruce. You've done it already. Okay.
So he was young. Younger than what you thought.
35.
2-0 to Williams.
Yes.
I was gonna say 35.
Oh, please.
Oh, that was excellent. I did not expect you to pull that out the bag.
Well done.
I've
Been cheated out of this.
Boom, boom, boom. The noise Guy Fawkes is hoping to hear.
Oh, excellent Guy Fawkes gag. With this third question, I'm bringing Guy Fawkes to the present day.
Okay.
Oh.
So, in what famous graphic novel turned into a movie did they wear Guy Fawkes masks?
Oh,
I don't watch
I didn't
films.
know he had one.
It's the thingy mask, isn't it? The white mask with.
Oh, in that case, I know the movie. Oh, thank you, Paul.
I'm so happy we're working together.
Are you gonna? Is Williams gonna make it a clean
V
sweep?
for Vendetta.
Oh, correct.
Oh,
3-0 to Williams.
yes.
It's been a trouncing.
But you still don't know the rhyme.
Well, I was going to say boom, boom again there, but then I feel like Basil Brush.
What is the rhyme, Paul? I don't know the rhyme. The host doesn't know the rhyme.
remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder season should ever be forgot.
Oh.
I'll give you the point.
3-1.
Oh, I don't appreciate this. Oh, I might cut Paul's rhyme out.
But you have unlocked the bonus round
Oh,
there, Williams.
yes.
Well done.
Which
Thank
is worth
you.
3
Thank
points.
So this one, I'm going away from the Guy Fawkes theme here.
Okay,
I'm
but-
making it more about general fireworks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, are you accepting that? Is that tenuous?
No, that's
No,
good.
no,
yeah.
it's bonfire.
Yeah, so
It's fine.
the bonus round's about fireworks in movies.
Oh.
For famous scenes in movies.
Okay.
Okay. So at the end
Didn't you go to a fireworks display recently,
I
Paul?
did, yeah.
Like set to music.
Yeah, the Southport Firework Music Festival.
How
was
it? Boss.
Yeah.
Like the fireworks, like sort of.
What song was
There was all different ones, so like different like teams had different displays. So
Okay.
there was like a Disney one.
Oh, I would have
to-
enjoyed
to
that.
Lion King, I think it
Oh,
was.
yes, please.
I've got videos you can upload onto the page. if you
I'll
want.
see what the quality's like.
It was recorded on Hawaii.
Oh.
On Hannah's Hawaii. So. Huawei. So it'll be very. Not like you to be picky today.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good.
I do like the Disney firework displays.
Yeah.
In Singapore, they have
It was a good dramatic pause, that, but
Yeah.
I feel now you're reaching for the actual story. So I thought, excellent dramatic pause, but now...
well, yeah, the reality is I'm just kind of forgetting. So in Singapore, they have like this flower garden thing. Are you aware about this?
No, I'm not.
No.
Oh, it's like really famous. It's called Gardens by the Bay.
Very like the flower garden, how you described it.
Well, no, it's incredible. I'll show you.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
yeah.
I have seen that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually don't think I have.
Oh, so that's
Oh,
amazing.
no, sorry, I have.
Yeah.
The daytime shot I have seen.
Yeah, well, so it's this whole botanical area, and they've got these like faux massive trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, of an evening, they all light up, and there's like a music light display,
Oh,
different every night. When I saw it, it was ABBA.
oh
yes.
excellent.
Fantastic.
And I do have videos. So-
They shall be uploaded to the Dodging Deaf Instagram page.
Okay, so go ahead.
So the bonus round is fireworks in movies. Spoke
Yeah.
about Disney films.
Yeah.
This is a Disney film.
Oh, it's a Disney. Oh,
yeah, well,
okay.
Disney Pixar.
Yeah.
So at the end of Toy Story 1,
Yes.
Buzz and Woody use a firework to catapult into the removal van.
Mm.
Woody believes Buzz has finally been able to use a spaceman suit to fly, prompting Buzz to say what immortal line?
Stephen, I know it.
Oh!
To infinity and beyond.
Incorrect.
No.
Oh!
Not his catchphrase.
It's not flying. It's falling with style.
Correct! Which, Paul, do you remember how I famously applied that line in Year 9 business studies?
No, but
I mean, I also don't remember.
I'm hoping you fell over one
No,
day.
you don't remember my business plan, Year 9? Pixar Airlines.
Oh God, I hope it wasn't. It's not flying. It's falling in style. then.
Who? It wasn't that.
That was the tagline, yeah.
Ryan, who would work for that company?
Because everyone will remember the bit from Toy Story.
Yeah, but you don't want to fall while
in
you're in a
style.
plane.
In style, so you'll land. But you say it's not. It's
no,
it's a clever little nod to the film.
Oh,
would
it's
not be
very
good.
concerning.
Remember The Apprentice? They tried to do the. Did you watch The Apprentice last series?
Yeah.
They tried to make the party airline, and it was absolutely.
Oh,
it was a
ab-
terrible
abysmal.
idea. That's worse, though, Ryan.
Pixar Airlines would be a triumph.
I'm not so sure. That might be the only flop Disney has. That's why you're not getting employed.
It'd be about as successful as my my answers in this round.
Yeah, because
This is the one. The
Oh,
one.
you have
This has
been
been a
unbelievable
clean
penny for
sweep.
the ride, by the way.
I tell you, and Paul was so confident with the guy.
Yeah,
Fawkes
yeah.
challenge.
And your only point, a pity point for the question you invented.
Do I get any baked goods for this?
Well, I feel there should be a baked good coming your way.
Oh,
it's been
yes.
such a good performance.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
I like
well
that.
done. Unbelievable
Thank you.
performance.
Thank
Probably your
you.
best ever performance in a feature.
I think so. I normally a bit piss poor.
But this is the first feature that I've known anything about. Like Paul and Oates had no idea whatsoever, and
yeah.
I've
See, I thought I went too simple with the questions, but
It says more about me than your questions.
And Paul was supposed to be teaching our next generation. Well, I will say, actually, a few episodes ago, I said a feature from me coming soon will be playing the piano. And, you've got to guess the songs.
oh yeah,
I've been still doing at least an hour a day of the piano. really hard, so it might be a few more weeks before we do that feature.
Is that why you want me to go and
2020 Dodge and Zeph coming.
yeah.
Is that where you need me to go take you to pick a piano up?
Yeah, because currently, I'll tell the listeners, the recording studio we're currently in, there's a keyboard right next to us, and I come here every day and practice.
Do you?
Yeah, and while I'm on the ships, I use the piano on the ships.
In like the lounge area?
Well, so backstage, there's always a grand piano that they use in the shows.
Oh.
So I'm like really shit, but playing on like $100,000 Steinway.
Lying across it naked as he plays. Do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Yeah, so I'm doing like at least an hour, but then the actual pianist has to come in and rehearse as well. So he sees me, it's like, oh God.
Comes in, hears you ends and chopsticks.
Comes in and starts cleaning his keys.
But yeah, because I've sold my car, I do need you to pick up a piano for me, Paul. It'll be a fun outing.
Where is it?
for
Where
us.
Like a
we go.
Laurel and Hardy style sketch.
Where do we go? How big's this piano? A piano or a keyboard?
Paul, we should discuss this off the air.
Yeah, it's not going to be like a grand piano, is it? Like that.
No.
It is, Steve. That could be anything.
Good feature, that rhyme.
Thank you.
No.
Shit.
You would say after your poor performance.
Yeah, no wonder I enjoyed that game. Shall we do our Discover Steve?
Yes,
Yes.
we can do.
Ryan, I'm going to start with you.
Ooh.
You can start with me if you want, because Ryan's not prepared and I am this week.
Yeah.
I am prepared.
For
It's
once.
just mine's an excellent one.
Okay, go on, Paul.
Are we going with me?
Are you not that prepared anymore? Yeah, tell us your fact.
Oh, so mine is, so we said off camera we were talking about giraffes before.
Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah, that's a hint behind the scenes what we talk
Yeah.
about off the air there.
that's how interesting our
Giraffes.
conversations really
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
No, but my fact
I've
is
got a fact
that,
about giraffes, actually.
well, Hannah's favourite animal is giraffes.
Okay.
So, and
It seemed like you didn't want to hear my giraffe fact there.
I don't want it to outstage my giraffe fact.
Well, I hope it does. I'll tell her once you've finished.
And my giraffe fact is a giraffe has the same amount of vertebrae in its neck
Yeah.
as a human.
Oh.
No, it has 7 vertebrae in its neck, the exact same as a
Wow.
human being.
You know what that is?
What's it made up of then? What's
Their vertebrae are obviously a lot more stretched than ours are.
Oh, so
Wow.
it's just large vertebrae.
Yeah.
You know what? That is good.
There you go.
I feel like mine still trumps it.
Oh.
If a giraffe was to have a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
it would be cold by the time it got to its belly.
Ooh.
I'm not having that.
It's true.
No, because there's no way to test that.
Yeah,
fact.
yeah. There's a giraffe coffee connoisseur somewhere
It loves a single origin bean.
in a hipster coffee shop, and a giraffe goes in. Actually, though, the normally
60
downstairs, the giraffe would have a nightmare getting in.
Yeah. No, I reckon they could probably tell by like a, like the heat sensitive cameras or something.
Heat sensitive cameras.
That's a thing.
I mean, that's a stretch that you've left for heat sensitive cameras.
Yeah, I don't know why they bother either.
I know, yeah. Isn't the scientists got better things to do at the time? Cancer? No. We want to see if a giraffe could ever have a coffee while it's still hot.
Bring the AeroPress.
The neck is large. I propose no.
All right, so are you ready, Ryan? Shall I tell you my facts?
So is a literary fact. So I'm bringing up again the credibility of this show,
Okay.
and it's because I wondered.
Did you not just hear my giraffe fact?
I know, but okay. Your one was all right. Your one was all right. But mine.
I ruined the end of 1984 for someone recently.
Why,
yeah,
what?
I gave away the ending of the book in a gag I was making.
Oh really?
Yeah, and they got quite annoyed because they hadn't read it.
I mean,
And I was like, come on, there's a cut-off point.
I feel like you can sort of know where 1984's heading as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a
I didn't feel the need to say spoiler alert. But a George Orwell book. Okay, so your fact.
So my fact. So I was wondering why they still released hardback books. and why hardback books are released first before paperbacks.
I don't know why they're released first, but they're quite nice aesthetically.
Yeah, that's
aren't
what
they?
I was thinking. Is it purely an aesthetics thing? But I was thought, then why don't they? Why? Because it's always the paperback release is a few months after the hardback release.
Yeah. But why is that?
So I investigated. yeah. So
You know, actually, this is quite a good fact.
this shows the effort that goes into this show.
I'm genuinely interested in this.
Yes. So a hardback is
Yeah.
a book. So it indicates to authors and agents that a publisher cares about the book. So that's why they release it first as well. So it's like that they're putting the effort in for because it's more expensive to produce.
Okay, but does any book ever go the way like shitty films go straight to DVD? Do like shitty books go straight to paperback?
Oh, do you know what? That's a good question.
I don't think they do.
I do not know the answer to this. That's not a part of my Discover Stay.
Okay.
But this is the sort of thing that I want. It's a discussion. It's a dialogue.
That's not the point of this section. But carry on.
But anyway, the size also is important.
Yeah, I mean, I've
As
said
always.
that before.
I thought we haven't had our Julian Clary gag of the episode there, so I'll set it up very, very easily, and I'm sure one of them will take the bait, and you both did. Yeah, so because it's more like a pronounced look, it stands out on bookshelves.
But not surrounded by all other hardback.
Other hardbacks, yeah. It's all just very flawed, this.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Was that it?
Was that it?
And that was meant to bring up the IQ, was it? Of dodging death.
it's in the Guardian. It bashes its way through a crowded marketplace. Come on.
Yeah, it's in a newspaper. It must be true.
No, the Guardian, Paul, that's a newspaper of choice for dodging death.
The hardbacks are also more profitable because you can sell it for a higher price.
Yeah, but they'll cost more.
But
than
they
me.
cost more.
Yeah, but it's not the margins.
The margins
You've
are
got to
still
consider the
greater.
margins.
Yeah.
So more profitable.
Alan
It stands
Sugar.
out on bookshelves, and it makes a point to the publisher. It makes a point to the author.
I mean, I don't think that's true.
I don't think the author wants true.
No.
It does because it shows the
Okay,
confidence in
I've
the work.
got a better fact about books.
Okay.
That's not my Discover Stay either, but I'm trying to save you here. So if you ever walk into a bookshop and there's a pile of books signed by the author, do you know why that is?
No,
I'll tell you. So
there'll be hardback books.
maybe they are, but books that don't get sold get sent back to the publishers, after like 2 months or whatever, when they stop, when they become irrelevant. So if the books have been signed by the author, they cannot be sent back.
Oh.
Yeah. So by the author doing like absolutely loads of them, they end up making more money in the back end from unsold books.
Oh. Mine was probably a bit better than that.
Questionable your one. Well, my fact this week.
You've done yours, I thought.
No, I was just.
You've in the Discover Stay feature. The glory of winning penny for the rise gone to your head. I thought the coffee was yours.
No, I was springboarding off Paul's.
Oh, okay.
And then I
fair enough.
sprungboard off yours. I'm going to do my own.
Yeah, okay.
So, something, if I've said this once, I've said it 1,000 times. Gary Barlow is, I think, our generation's... I think he's the best songwriter of our generation. Mm-hmm. You can keep your John Lennons. you can keep your Bob Dylans. Gary Barlow is the man.
Okay, it's a bold statement.
It's a true statement. And that's my fact. So, I've got a fact for you about our generation's greatest songwriter, Gary Barlow. Did you know he was part of the backing vocals to Elton John's Can You Feel the Love Tonight, along with Rick Astley?
No, I didn't.
Well, there you go.
No.
Did you also know he's our generation's greatest songwriter?
All right.
Is John Lennon classed as our generation?
No.
Okay, well...
Nah, there's Bob Dylan.
No.
Oh.
I was going to say, you're passing us off as much older than we are.
Well, I've got another Discover Steve for you. Gary Barlow is the greatest songwriter there has ever been. Yeah, fact. All right, fellas, that's it. Well, should I have ended on the giraffe fact?
Yeah. No, the book one. The book one was good. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It saved my discovery anyway.
Yeah.
I was in the toilet. I was clambering.
Spitting into the urinal.
Yeah, that's why I pissed everywhere. Well, thanks, fellas. Good to see you.
Thank you, Stephen.
Have a good bonfire night, everybody. Has it already been when this goes down?
No, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Penny for the rye.
Yeah, I know, but oh god, it's been such an awful ending. Well, anyway.
Have a good Halloween.
No,
Halloween's gone.
Halloween's been and gone.
Merry Christmas, everyone. And have a lovely New Year.
Christ.
And a fantastic summer. Happy Easter, by the way.
Okay, well, follow us on Instagram, Paul. I'm just trying to get into this fucking outro.
Oh, God, yeah.
At Dodging Death Podcast.
Can you say that again with a bit more enthusiasm, Paul?
At Dodging Death Podcast.
Ryan, the website.
DodgingDeathPodcast.com.
And do leave us an iTunes review. Just search for Dodging Death, hit the 5-star button, and write some lovely comments.
Yes.
Maybe about our other episodes. All right, I will see you next week. Thanks, everybody.
See you next week.
Follow us on Instagram at Dodging Death Podcast.